Mr. Montgomery again. Today we are pausing addition and we're going to check out some subtraction. So make sure that you are on the correct page. We're on page 21 right now. That means we are on lesson 1-5. And let's go into it. Let's just jump right into it. I am actually very, very excited about this lesson because we're using the tool that I feel is like kind of the easiest to use and most readily available. I mean, I know especially when I was teaching first grade, I made sure all my students had a number line on their desk that always went up to 20. It makes things super duper easy. All right, so when we're using a number line, here is the method I like to use, and I feel that it might be pretty darn easy. So our first number, so we're going to have a special name for this. We're going to call this first number our start number. That just means whatever number sentence that we come across, the first number in this number sentence is always where we're going to start. So we're going to start right here, right? And then our second number, his special name, is going to be jump. He's going to be our jumping number. Now, if you just remember these two simple facts, you will always remember how to subtract. You'll never have that brain fart where like, oh my gosh, what do I do again? This takes care of that. So first is our start number, and then our second friend is jump, and he's our jump number. So we already have 12 circled, right? Half of it's done. Next thing we do is jump 4 times. But what direction do we jump? Do we go this way, jumping towards the girl? Or do we jump this way, the way she's pointing? Well, just remember when we're subtracting, we're always going to get a smaller number than what we're starting with, right? So that's why she's pointing this way. So we're not going to jump towards her. That would be addition. That would be craziness. We have to jump the other way, jump backwards. And we're going to do this 4 times because our friend jump right here says that's how many times we have to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and just be mindful that when I first put my pencil down right here on top of that circle, I did not start counting yet. You put your pencil down first. I mean, that's what I always do. Or you can always just use your finger. And when you poke that number, we never start counting yet. Not until we start jumping back, then we finally start to count. So I jumped 4 times. I landed on 8. So 12 minus 4 is 8. That's all we're doing today. Okay, super duper easy. Let's go ahead and jump over to the next page. Alright everyone, here's what page 22 looks like. If you're not seeing this exact page in front of you, pause the video, hit the spacebar really quick on your laptop or Chromebook, whatever you're using, and make sure you find the right page, or else you're going to be hearing a lot of stuff that isn't going to make sense because you're not looking at the same thing, okay? So get that sorted out first. But if you're already on page 22, let's go ahead and keep going. So number 1 is our example, right? We'll just discuss the example really quick. So we have 11 minus 4, right? So that means our start number is 11. So you can see that they circled that spot. And then our second friend, jump, he's telling them exactly how many spaces to jump backwards. So remember, when we first touch that spot, we don't start counting yet. Not until we jump to the next space down. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We land on 7. So that's how they got this. 11 minus 4 equals 7. All right, and then that's it. That's all we're doing. I'm going to do one more with you guys really quick. Number 2. Okay, so what is our start number? Which one of these numbers is our start number? I want you to point to that number on your screen right now. And I'm really hoping that you're pointing to this guy, number 14, because that's what we're starting with. right? We have to start with that number first, or else what we're doing won't make sense. And then, how many times are we going to jump? And I want you to yell it really, really loud. We're going to see, because if you're watching this at home, we're going to see if we can scare mom and dad. Okay? So you're going to yell the jump number, or how many jumps we're doing, in 3, 2, 1, say it! I'm kind of hoping that you did yell it out. That would be really, really funny. But especially if you're in a classroom, that would be kind of funny. I'm sure your teacher would be happy, though. Okay, so, and I'm hoping that you're saying it's 7 times, because our friend jump, right, the second number, is 7. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we landed on 7. But of course, if you just are really good at your doubles facts, then you probably already knew that without even having to use a number line, which is fine. If you are super, super good with subtraction and you are doing mental math, you know what? Go ahead and keep doing you. If you're just like totally rocking it, keep going with it. But I would recommend at least using the number line as a really quick and easy double check. We always need to double check our work at some point to make sure that we're not making any simple mistakes. All right, so let's go ahead to page 23. We'll do just a couple more, and then you guys are totally on your own. All right, so here's page 23. Again, if your page 23 doesn't look like this, definitely stop the video and go ask your teacher what's wrong with your book. Or if you don't see this exact same number, 23 at the bottom, make sure you're at the right page. So we already went through a few practice problems. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you to take number 3 and I want you to try it out all on your own on the number line, and then we're going to go over it together. So go ahead, hit the space bar, pause the video, and then give it a try. Whenever you're ready, hit play. Alright, so if the video is playing right now, I'm really hoping that you gave this one a try, so you can feel a lot more comfortable and confident when you're doing these types of problems. Alright, so our first number is our start number. This is where we're going to start on the number line. And it's 14, so I'm going to start right on 14. And now next, figure out our jump number, which is just the second number there. Our friend jump. And we are jumping 8 spaces backwards. Remember, you don't start counting when you tap that number the first time. Only when you start jumping backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stop. I landed on 6. So that means 14 minus 8 is 6. Okay, last one I'm going to help you guys out with at all, and then I want you to try a bunch on your own. Okay, so go ahead and try number 4, and then again we'll go over, and then that's it. So go ahead, hit pause, and give it a shot. Alright, so if this video is playing, that means you gave it a try, right? I sure hope so. Or else the only person you're going to be hurting with this is yourself. I know it sounds super lame and cheesy, but it's kind of true. You know, because if you're not practicing, then you're not going to get better at it. If you don't get better at it, then you're going to get really, really frustrated and not be able to have fun with doing like really crazy algebra stuff later on. Okay, so let's give this one a try. We have 12 minus 7, which means 12 is our start. And let's circle our start number right there. And we have our second number jump. And now let's jump that many spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Stop. I landed on 5, which means 12 minus 7 is 5. Okay, so go ahead. Definitely try number 5 on your own, number 6 on your own. And you know what? I want you to also try number 7. That's going to be really good for you. How can you count on to find 13 minus 4 and explain. Solve it and then explain how you did it. But also, before you just stop at 7, don't do anything else. I want you to check with your teacher and see if they want you to complete page 24 as well. There might be some other good stuff on there that they really want you to dive into, give a good try with. Or maybe they have something different planned. Who knows? But definitely check in with your teacher after you've tried all the way up to number 7. All right? So, I really hope that this video was helpful for everyone watching. And, yeah, that's it. So, super easy peasy lesson. So, I hope you guys have a great day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you next video.